Look guys, I'm no expert at setting goals and achieving them, but it's always better to share the knowledge I have because someone will always find it helpful to Hello everyone and Happy New Year. I hope everyone is well. Welcome to the video, the first one of the year, 2021, man. Okay, I'm Tshiamo Monageng and this is Tshiamo Monageng Online, where you'll find financial content, self-education content like motivation and lifestyle blogs or vlogs at large. Okay, man, it's a new year. We all know about the past year, the most pathetic year ever. 2020 was the worst, okay? But I have this to say though. Guys, we all know that life goes on, right? So we cannot complain forever. So we have to move on. And one other thing to keep in mind is that life never gives us breaks. You can never take a break from life, right? Okay, getting to the business of today, the topic of today, how to achieve your yearly goals and not lose motivation along the way. Look guys, I'm no expert at setting goals and achieving them, but it's always better to share the knowledge I have because someone will always find it helpful to them. Okay, so like last year I had my own goals. I had my 2020 vision written down. So like I had a list of goals that I wanted to achieve. I hope you can see that. Yeah, man. So I had like two major goals written down for 2020. And as you can guess, everything did not go as planned. Okay, my number one goal, I had like two major goals. My number one goal goes like, I need to start a business that doesn't require my presence for its day-to-day running. Okay, my second goal went like, this year should not end while I haven't set up at least one asset. I need my asset column to grow every year. If you have come across who's this guy? Robert Kiyosaki and his book Rich Dad Poor Dad, you'll know what I'm talking about when I'm talking about my asset column. Because we have two columns which are liabilities and asset columns, right? Okay. So like guys, for my number one major goal where I said I need to start a business that I wouldn't have to run like day to day. One of the examples that I had written down below was that I need to find out what are the requirements for bringing an ATM to my village because people in my village only get cash when they go to town, especially on payday, like for their grants. So I thought it would be helpful to bring an ATM to my village, but as you can guess, man, it's very expensive, dog. It's very expensive. And I thought about another thing, which is like renting vending machines for one of the schools in my village because we have a primary school and a high school. So I thought maybe I could get a vending machine where I could just maybe sell like snacks. Healthy snacks obviously for the kids in my school, but as you can guess too, man, that's expensive. I needed large capital, right? Another goal was that I need to find out what are the costs of hiring a pool table because no lie, man, people like playing pool table. I don't know about girls, but I know we guys, we like playing pool table. I used to play competitively with my friends. I hope they'll comment down below when they see this video and they'll tell you how we used to play. Like we almost played every day when we are not at work, obviously. So as you can guess too, man, hiring out the pool table is very expensive. And I wrote another goal which was like, I need to find out what are the requirements to get a liquor license. But as you can guess, it was 2020, so I just thought that maybe I should put that one on hold because come on, why would I want the liquor license when there's like a lockdown and no liquor while the business were not allowed to sell alcohol? the last goal that I had was like I should find out what it would take to start my own condom brand. Like guys, I came across this idea of starting like a condom selling business, and to be honest, it's fairly simple. You just need to come up with your own brand, unique name, and start marketing it, because you can get a supplier of non-branded condoms that you can obviously print and make them yours, right? But as you can guess, man, I still needed capital for that business, but it's not that expensive to start. One day I'll have my own condom brand. You should look out for that, please. So like for my small goals, I had another goal which I didn't mention on the previous page. I did not write it down. It involves forex trading. I do forex trading. I trade every day, actually, Monday to Friday. But that's something that I'm still growing, I'm still developing, so I can say that's an asset already. Right now I'm just in training, you can put it like that, guys. So it's something to consider for yourself too. Forex trading, guys, you can learn it. It can get very simple when you get consistent. Okay, get into the business of today, the topic of today: how to achieve your yearly goals and not lose motivation along the way. I came across these 3 questions that I think you should also implement in your goal planning. Okay, here are the 3 questions you should ask yourself when you're setting your goals. Number 1 question: are your goals realistic? No, really, guys, come on. You have to consider that. Like, when you set a goal, you should not only picture what you have dreamt. You should not only consider your dreams when you are planning out your goals. Please consider the realities. Like you can see, back in my 2020 vision list, 2020 goals, I had like very unrealistic goals, of which like I had to come face to face with the reality to realize that, man, it's not that easy to get what you want. So please be realistic when you set your goals. Okay, the second question you should ask yourself is that what changes do you need to implement in your goal setting? As considering the first question, if you have been setting like unrealistic goals, maybe you should change that. And I hope some of the things that I'm still going to talk about in this video you will take and implement in your goal setting, so that you can achieve maybe all your goals in this year, because it's a new year. It's fairly the beginning, but already time is running out, guys. It's no longer 365 days, it's less than that, way less. So consider the fact that maybe you should change a few things in your goal setting so that you can achieve almost all your goals. Okay, guys, if you like the content we are putting out there, do subscribe and turn on that notification bell so that you get notified every time we upload, right? If you like this video, please comment down below your thoughts and like the video. The third question that you should ask yourself is that, are you a resentment collector? Okay, guys, we do know that in life there's failure, there's disappointment, but we should also look at ourselves when we come across failure. Do you get resentful, and do you keep that inside? Do you become angry, and do you just tell yourself and believe that everything that you plan out is very impossible or hard for you to achieve? If you keep that in your mind, you'll become resentful towards people like me. Obviously, when I maybe motivate you to chase your dreams, you'll be resentful and you won't even want to listen or consider what I have to say, because you have told yourself, you have kept it in your mind that everything that you want, you do not deserve, or it's impossible for you to achieve. So ask yourself, are you a resentment collector? Okay, consider this saying: it's easy to be negative, right? It is to be negative, guys. You can wake up in the morning and then maybe you have like something written on the wall, like I have there, like I wrote on the wall, I should maybe do at least 10 push-ups a day. That's like my standard. That's what I have to do every day. If I do not do that, I fall what is it? Yeah, I fall back in my goals. So if you have something written like that on your wall and you wake up in the morning and you see it and you just like, I see that, man, I'll do that next time. You see, if you are like that, if your mind works like that, please, man, you need to change that. You should remember that it's easy to be negative and it's hard to be positive, but being positive pays. At the end, you will see results of being positive. Getting down to goal setting, we have two main general goals in life, which are long-term goals and short-term goals. So I hope we all have come across this SMART goal setting. I don't know what to call it, theory or method, which is in that SMART. S is for specific goals, and M is for measurable goals, and A is for attainable, reachable, anyhow. SMART. R is for relevant. T obviously is for time sensitive. So you should set specific goals and they should be measurable according to your capabilities, right? And they should be attainable. Going back to that first question, that you should always consider when setting a goal, be realistic. That's what that is talking about. Your goals must be attainable and relevant to your skill sets and your let me talk about it. Your goals should be relevant maybe to your long-term goal. Your short-term goals must be relevant to your long-term goals, and they should be time sensitive. So when you set goals, they should be specific to a certain time frame. So this SMART method, it really works for me, and I hope it will work for you guys. So going back to that relevancy point, your dreams must be relevant in order to have like simple steps towards reaching your goals. You should always have like a long-term goal, being like a 10-year goal, and in that 10-year goal you should break it down into short-term goals that will lead you into achieving your long-term goal. So if you have like a long-term goal of owning a multi-million rand, even dollar company, you should have like small goals that you are going to achieve along the way that will make it easy for you to attain your long-term goal, because you cannot have a 10-year goal of like reaching that multi-million rand company and still have short-term goals of buying a car, going on vacation, maybe becoming a Scotsman or anything like that. Your short-term goals should lead to your long-term goal, please guys. So keep in your mind that your short-term goals are your building blocks to your long-term goal. Drink your water, guys, and mind your business. Okay, guys, we've come to the final frontier, and this is your mindset. Your mindset is the very important, integral part of this goal setting. So, if your mindset is not right, then whatever you do, whatever stages you follow, whatever method you use to set your goals, you won't be successful if your mind is not right. So, let's get down to it. Number one point that I want to ask you is that what kind of people influence you? That's very important, because if you know the kind of people that influence you, you'll actually be able to even tell who you will become and when, depending on the people that surround you. And there's this theory that I've come across that says you are the average of the 5 people that you surround yourself with. So please look into the circles that you involve yourself with and consider the after effects and consider how those people affect you. The second point of getting your mindset right is, look guys, we all know the how-tos. We have all the how-tos to everything. How to become successful, how to stay motivated, how to build something, we all know those how-tos. So why is it, I want you to ask yourself this question. Why is it that you know what to do, but you still don't do it? Well, I think I have the answer to that. It comes down to the fact that you do not believe what you want to achieve. If you want to become a successful person before reaching 30 years old and you are not constantly reminding yourself of that goal, it will never come to life because you do not remind your mind to keep that. You do not keep that in your mind that you will one day become a rich multi-millionaire 30-year-old, 35-year-old. So if your mind is thinking of your old habits, the old you will always fail achieving your goals. Okay, the third and last point that I'm going to make is that you should constantly challenge yourself in whatever that you are doing, whether you're still in high school or you are in college, varsity, or you are already working. Please challenge yourself so that you are always growing. If you are constantly challenging yourself, your mindset, I'm telling you, man, you will develop maturely. You'll be resistant to negativity. Trust me on that one. If you keep it in your mind that you are able and you challenge yourself and you can see that you are able, you will always resist failure. Even though failure is good, I'm not saying that failure is bad. Failure is good, but if you challenge yourself, you will become great, guys. You will become great. So consider that. Okay, guys, if you haven't subscribed, right now is the perfect time to do so. Look, man, if you like the content that I've just put out right now, please like this video and comment down below your thoughts. I'd like to hear what you think about what I've said here and what you think I should have said more or have elaborated on. Look, guys, you should always believe in yourself, believe in the good, believe that there's something better in the future. Whatever you have achieved right now, know that there's always something better. There's someone who's achieved more, and there are people who are behind you who will achieve what you have achieved. So please be positive all the time. Just generate, just pour positivity all around you, man. And remember, nothing is impossible, guys. If you're still with me, I appreciate you. And guys, if you appreciate the content we are putting out there, please do spread the word and get it to your friends. Show your friends the channel, because we're still a small and a young channel. We'd really love and appreciate your help in getting us out there. So please tell your friends about us and subscribe, guys. If you like the video, like it and comment your thoughts down below. I'd really appreciate that.